Hi.
Hi guys. So we are yet again here for another live doing a Feng Shui floor plan reading with Paul. So first of all, let me know in the comment section that you guys can hear us okay and that the microphone is working and everything like that. Just so that we don't start talking for the next 10 minutes.
I love when my students come and learn.
Yeah, well actually what I've started doing is I have, I'm grabbing these recordings and then putting them in the student portal for our students to practice as well.
Yeah,
so
because they should, when I
for,
read, they should know where I read from.
Yeah, actually your student groups have just sent me a message and they asked me, they said, can you send us the floor plan beforehand so then we can practice and watch while we're doing it. So right now you have your English students or the international students watching with the floor plan as well, so then they can try and understand. Then you should send
this and then
I already did as well.
Yeah, then explain the way that I just explained before.
Okay.
Because something we can't talk in front of everyone.
Yeah. So what I can do for the students is that I can summarize what Paul was talking about beforehand, right? Okay, so just wait for the plane to go overhead. Okay, so today we are joined by Cheerie, who's waiting in the sidelines for us to bring her in. So I'll bring her in right now, and then we can just start chatting to her and say hi. So, hello, Cheerie.
Hi.
Hi all, I'm just so excited until I couldn't sleep last night.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Did you follow us for a long time?
I have been following you and Vic for past couple of years. I was just so impressed, by by the accuracy that you can, that you actually said about the person's lifestyle and life. I'm just so amazed.
Yeah, because I have to say that not a lot of people in this world will try to use the real Feng Shui. The Feng Shui that you guys know is a Feng Shui that is being changing and promoting with the marketing.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily blame marketing. I blame just simply sharing knowledge that they don't fully understand or sharing false information. Just like a lot of people will have an opinion and then they'll think that that opinion is fact. And the problem is that then shares things that are not necessarily facts. And if you do that for 2,000 years, you have very little left of what is actually factual. So that's why I personally don't like other styles of Feng Shui. No matter how well known or famous or well used they are, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're correct. So always it comes down to, thank you so much for saying how accurate it was. It comes down to the accuracy. I really see always Feng Shui as like a science. So it's about, if you do the same thing, you should get the same results. So it always means that if your bed is here, it means this. If your bathroom is here, it means that.
We have this white dog barking like this.
Yeah. So can you guys hear the dogs in the background a lot?
That's okay.
Yeah, I have like a 17 dog in the house.
Yeah. So a lot of dogs here. And yeah.
And so, we have guests, that's why they're barking like crazy.
Shall I bring up the floor plan?
Okay.
Oh, no, okay, that's everything that I've asked. And I know that you have some questions as well, Cheerie, so I'll add them a little bit later. But yeah, so here's a floor plan. Let me make it a little bit bigger for all to see. Okay, so I've laid out the floor plan. Also, Cheerie has pictures as well that I'm going to show, but this is the basic area. The one all the way on the left. Is
2 floor, right?
3 floor. So all of this is the first floor, but I've just zoomed it in for you so that you can see certain areas you might have questions about. By the way, Cheerie, one question I have is it looks like you have an inside and an outside area for your kitchen. Is that correct? Like in the back right?
Yeah, in Malaysia, it's very common for us to have things like the dry kitchen and the wet kitchen. So the wet kitchen is where we cook. The dry kitchen is where we just drinks, and we don't do cooking there.
Yeah, it's very similar then to Thailand.
Yeah,
they do the same thing. So you can see in the very back right, you see the stove at the top right up here, and then the sink is over here, right? So this is where you would actually be cooking, correct?
Yeah.
And then over here is the countertop, another sink, a fridge, and everything like that. Now, from what I can see in the pictures, by the way, this is all the first floor. And I'll go ahead to the next one, which has a picture.
Can I ask first? So weird, you're alone. But if your kitchen is here, it means sometimes you also cook. And you cook a lot for other people as well. Is it true?
I have just moved in like a year and a half, so I haven't invited anyone because the house is
no. I'm not talking about invite, because from the place it's already shown that you don't have a lot of guests. But because I just want to know that I want to check with the floor plan that is correct for real. That's why I asked you. The stove that you are right now, it shows that when you're cooking, you didn't cook for one portion for yourself.
Yeah,
sometimes you cook more than one person. Yes. So you can give it away, or you're gonna throw it away, or whatever. That's what I asked, because I want to make sure that, you know, the floor plan, the what do you call it, the measure and everything is in the correct
the dimensions way. And everything are in the, like I said when we were talking before via email, is that you got to make sure that the actual dimensions and the aspect and ratios are correct. Otherwise, if the stove is like actually in a different location, then it will completely be a different meaning, because like I said, this is a science. So if you have a calculation that's inaccurate, then it's going to have an inaccurate result as well, right?
Yeah, and the refrigerator is like that. It means everything that you think that is going to rot, you could put everything in the fridge. Sometimes the fridge have too much and it's going to rotting, or anything that you have to throw it away. Even sometimes you didn't know that, oh, I have this in my fridge. Is it correct?
That's true.
Okay. Because I want to check.
So then the floor plan is correct then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like to see the next floor?
Yes.
Okay. So by the way, this is the ground floor that you just saw. So this is the color scheme that she has going on. Okay, so it's all white with white tiles and brown stairs. And then in the back of the first floor, so here's the kitchen that you just saw up here, right? So in the back of the first floor, there's a guest room, but actually she uses it as a ground floor home office as well, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So that's the first floor. Would you like to go to the next floor where the bedroom is? Okay, so this is the second floor. The master bedroom is empty. This is not where she sleeps. She actually sleeps in this one, in the bedroom 2.
Where the front?
The front is down here.
Okay, good.
So you can see that the master bedroom is at the front. And I think, Cheerie, did you say that, okay, so this area is empty. You sleep in the bedroom in the back. And then bedroom 3 is an office space where this is her desk, and then her chair is facing towards the wall there. I also have pictures of them.
God.
I will see if I can make them. I don't think I can make the dogs be quiet though.
Really?
Yeah. How am I going to do that if the dogs are running around?
True.
Yeah. So.
So only one person sleep.
Yep.
Okay. Can I see the whole thing?
Yeah, sure. Let me go into other places. So, okay, so this is the bedroom that she actually stays in, which is in the back here. By the way, Cheerie, if there's something that I miss or leave out, just let me know. This little pink thing right here is a massage chair, so that's just
yes.
right here. What is the pink part at the top? That's your cupboard by the looks of it, and then there's a bathroom toilet facing towards the road here, and then the other bedroom right here, so this is all the same floor. The other bedroom is her home office as well. So you've got the window coming in from there, and then this is the desk.
I already done. Can I see this?
And then the top floor, by the looks of it, you don't actually use that.
No.
Okay. Great. So which one would you like to focus on?
I already see everything clear, so now I can talk.
So, yeah, Laura is so fast with it.
Okay, scary. The moment of truth.
The moment of truth. That's every moment with it.
Can I ask how old you are? 50?
55. Right?
Wow, you're older than me, only 5 years. I have to say like this. Can I ask you, do you have any problem with nerve or muscle?
Nerves or muscle. I do have back pains at times due to.
No, I think because the time now it's because it's your age, right? So I want to ask, did you ever begin to have a problem like when you woke up and you step on the floor and you feel like the nerve is like so tight, so it hurts? But if give a while, give them a time, it become normal again.
Yes, every day actually. Every day when I for the past 1 year, I would say I have been experiencing that. So I don't know why I get this.
That was actually one of your questions, wasn't it? How about your health? So it was about this. Yeah. Because by the way, when it all looks down, she's looking at your weekday astrology along with the Feng Shui columns for your house as well. So it connects how your Feng Shui connects to you specifically.
Okay.
This year is going to get worse with this symptom.
Oh dear.
Because you're 55. So that's why this is happening. Technically, after you're 50, this is going to get worse and worse anyway, because this is normal for the people that born this day. When you are young, you have a very flexible body, very, very flexible. You can easily do yoga and everything easier than other kids. After you turn 30, it's become like
flip the opposite?
Yes, opposite. And it's gonna get worse when it's 50. That's a normal for this day people. If you want, you have to begin to do yoga, and then the symptom will gone.
Okay.
Because you have to know that you're not you're a kind of person that doesn't want to stay still, and you always want to do work. You can't like sit and do nothing. You can't do it. But the problem is, even you do work, you still sit in the same position for a long, long time. When you do that, that's the problem that have. It's gonna with the what do you call joints, right? From your leg as well. If you sit down without chair, it's going to be so difficult to get out. It takes time for your body to get settled.
Yes, that's true.
And I have to say, from the way that I see you, you might have a lot of relative or anything like that, but I have to say that you're going to feel like you're alone because no one can help you. Is it true?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel that I don't feel like to ask people. Most of the time, I just try to do it myself.
I know, but you have to know that because from the house, especially after you move in, you say you move in just 1.5 years, right?
Yeah.
Can I ask, this is rent or you own it?
My own.
You own it. Then I'm going to tell you that the more that you get into this house, the more you're going to feel lonely, and you're going to feel like you want someone to hug you and you want someone to be with you. And, not like you just want someone to make you warm. Because it shows in this house that, sometimes you feel lonely and you just need someone. Is it true?
Yeah.
Because I have to say, but it's going to be so difficult to find one, because the house say that you need it and you feel it, but the house also say that you're not going to get anyone.
So the whole time while she lives at this house, she's going to have that same experience.
Yeah, she's going to feel like that, but she's not going to find anyone because the house is already show that she can't have it.
So how can I actually position furnitures or whatever in the house to, for me to be able to find somebody that, can be my partner?
I can help, but I have to say that because it's the nature of the house, I can make it, but it's not going to be that easy. I have to be honest with it too.
So it's basically the nature of this house that it's going to have this effect, right? So you can offset it a little bit.
It's not gonna happen if she's not born on the day that she is born.
Yeah.
You know, it's not gonna affect like this with everyone, but especially with her, it's gonna affect like this. So because it's the nature, it's gonna be difficult to change. I can make it change, but I'm not guaranteed that you're gonna get someone for, you know, like permanent.
Yeah. So that's the thing that a lot of people ask as well with Feng Shui, is that they say, okay, well, if this is the problem, what's the cure, right? But the problem is that some things with nature, that's the nature of them. It's like, how do you make a rock into liquid? It's incredibly difficult to do that, because it's the nature of the rock to be hard and stable and solid. So it's the nature of this house.
For example, I don't know you can accept this or not, but I have to say this. For example, only example, okay? You might find someone and then he or she not that good at something, you know, and you feel like, I don't like it, then it's not going to work.
Yeah, so it's not going to be a long-term relationship then. So for long-term relationships, it's just the nature of this house that it's going to have a problem for the day of the week that you're born.
The weird part is, if, for example, like in this house, with the number and the day that she born, it shows that even she find a guy that is so good, you're not going to be good in bed. So then...
Well, that'll be disappointing, won't it?
Yeah, even, you know, you say that you're the best with that. You go in this house with her.
Yeah.
Then it...
Really?
Yes.
And it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with the house.
Yes, only the house. It's gonna. I don't know how I'm gonna explain, but I have to say that this is something.
Today we've got a lot of construction going on as well at the house. It's like you can hear it in the background. You've got dogs, you got construction, but you got great advice too.
Yeah, but that's what happened with this.
But other than that, like say for example, you haven't mentioned anything about income or...
No, because you have no problem.
So the specific problem is about...
I think the only thing that she spent most the money on her is like routine. You know, she have to pay, for example, like she definitely have to pay for mortgage. I talked to you before live, right? She get the money like, listen, like, you know, income is like stable. And she pay everything that it's become her expense. It's also something that she planned ahead before. So it's nothing surprise. Correct?
True. Yes.
So she have no problem with the money, like I told you.
So it comes down to that health issue about when she gets up in the morning.
Yeah.
And then also for the relationship status.
Another thing that I think that she's going to have problem is after she turned 50, it's going to be so difficult for her to explain. She loved teaching anyway, but the way that she explained to people, sometimes people feel like she's selfish or why is she doing like this? They don't understand her as well. After she turned 50, this is normal for this age.
Is it normal for this day of the week as well?
Yeah, because at the same time she wants to teach, but she also annoying if you let her teach something again and again. So she don't like it.
Is that correct, Cheerie?
Yes.
So the more that she have to complain to one person, same thing again and again, it make her like
cranky or
annoying, like you know.
Yeah.
She doesn't like it.
So you get frustrated when people don't, you know, get the information the first or the second or the third time.
The way that she sleep, it's good because if she go the other way around, I mean, she go to the woman's side, people cannot handle her more.
Because she'll be too naggy, too detailed.
But
so this makes you a little bit more casual, right?
Yeah, I think I like the position that she sleep in, but I don't like for the toilet. Yeah. Because it's wrong.
Yeah, actually, she was saying that the toilet that you mostly use is the bathroom down front of the house, right? But in the middle of the night, you would get up. And
can I ask you something? Do you have any problem with your hormones?
Do I have any problem with
hormones?
Hormones.
Yeah. You have to have a lot of problem, like your, like
the reproductive organs.
Everything about woman, she's gonna have problem because in this house, that's what happened. And she also used this color.
Oh yeah. So we'll get to the colors, by the way. Yeah.
Okay, one thing that I have to change, and I have to, if you want to have a better life and you want to change it in the way that it's going to help you have someone or even your own emotions. Did you ever feel like sit down and you didn't feel sad, you didn't feel anything, but it's like come up like you're going to cry?
I haven't really experienced that yet.
Not yet, right?
No, I haven't reached the point where I will sit there and cry. No, I have never.
No. I didn't say that you want to cry. No, you misunderstand. I say because the hormones begin to have problem. So sometimes you can sit down and you didn't feel a damn thing, but you feel like, why suddenly it feel like it's going to cry? But I didn't want to cry. I didn't want to be depressed or sad or anything. It didn't occur yet.
Yes, it has happened.
Okay, because it's from the hormones. So it began to make it happening. That's why I say that she have to be careful because she paint everything in white.
Yeah. So white. White is not the right color to be using in this house, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and also I have to tell you like this: the more that you give attention to someone, the more you get hurt. Because you drew this color.
So it's specific. So this is something that can be changed.
Yeah. So if she, for example, like if she calls someone and she tell them like she have a heart that she worry about them or do anything, it turned into.
So they might snap or they might be mean to her or something like that.
Yeah.
But specifically when she's in this house, it won't happen to her when she's
if she outside no.
or anywhere else.
In this house.
Yeah.
Sure.
So the more that she acts caring to somebody, the more it's going to create a problem.
For her, yes.
For her in this house.
Wow. Okay.
Has that happened? Like when you're on the phone and you're trying, like showing that you actually you have a good heart for somebody, and then it just flips and you don't know why.
Yeah, I also like. Have I said something wrong?
No, because it's in this house. This is what happened, and you use this color a lot.
Yeah.
How are you going to change it?
This is what happens when, I made a video one time and I was talking about how most people in the world, they don't know, but they like roll the dice with their life with the colors that they use.
You know what? They don't, the problem that humans have is because they don't know that the house can affect them this much.
Yeah.
And they don't know that the color that they use is, I can tell, I'm not saying that I'm good, but I have to say that I'm going to be the only one in the earth that know that it's because of this.
Yeah.
So you want to change it or not?
Yes, please. I want to have a good life, a happy life.
Okay. Then I want you to have.
You've got some renovating to do, so you'll be having the noises the same as us soon.
I want you to use orange color and only white in the toilets. All of that, no thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, so her walls, her downstairs tiles, the kitchen, basically everything in that house is white.
Yeah. She had to put blue, purple and pink, and white in the toilet to be able to find someone.
Blue, purple, and pink, and white in the toilet to be able to find someone.
Which toilet? Toilets?
Any toilet.
All of the toilets. So just all of the bathrooms, because that's where you'll flush away your problems.
You know what? I never find anyone to have like this. The only color that she can use is orange.
But can she use darker shades of orange, lighter shades of orange, all different shades of orange, right?
Sure.
So the more orange you have in your house, the better.
I recommend you like this. Everything in this house have to be a nature color. then she can use any color, but have to be a nature only.
Has to be nature. So that even means, like we were talking about this the other day, if you have wood is beautiful, but it has to have a clear coat on it. It can't be stained wood or darkened wood or, you know, in a different color, like say, for example, Jesse. It has to be a clear coat. Or if you're going to use a marble top counter, if it's real marble, then the color of the marble is fine because it's real stone, right? So then you're completely fine. So if those tiles on the ground are actually made of stone or something like that, then you wouldn't have a problem. Tile itself is an unnatural thing, right? Tile's unnatural.
Tile is not natural.
Yeah, so then you're going to have a problem with that one. But you can use rugs and stuff to cover up the tiles instead, right?
Yeah. Technically, you know, she can use black, gray, and brown, but because it's her color, so she can't.
Because of the day of the week that you're born. You could use black, gray, and brown in this house as well. But the problem is because it doesn't connect well with the day of the week that you're born. So that's why it's specifically for orange.
You know, this house is good for her only money.
So she should make this into a home office and then live somewhere else.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, it's so bad that when you want to help something, and she have a good heart, now she want to help a lot of people, but once she begin to help them, she's gonna have problem. It's so clear in this house.
What you get back in return. So what you give out is
I'm gonna build another house. I already see that I can't have this number.
Yeah.
So what is number for me? If it's a house.
Oh, you're thinking about moving now, are you?
No.
My old house.
Oh, back to your old house.
Because my old house number is 29. Is it any good?
29.
I can. Oh, wait. It is the same as my house, as Bank and Burn.
Wait. No.
29 too. Yeah.
You're gonna be like a robot in that house.
Is it better for relationships though?
A little bit better, but still.
And in that house, again, you have the problem with the black, gray, and brown, but you can use white.
She never had problem with money. The only thing that she had problem is relationship.
So
I mean, with everyone.
Yeah, so when you talk to people having that problem of the more.
But I have to say that in that house, you're not going to stay home often. You're going to go out often.
Right? You wouldn't spend that much time at home.
That's true.
And you're still happy. I mean, you always do everything that I compare to both house. That house, you like a teenage, like still want to learn, still want to do. In this house, like just doesn't have energy to be naughty.
No energy to be naughty. So if you want to break and you want to be naughty, you go back to the other house for a few weeks.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the house. It's you know, it's so difficult to find a house that
is right for you as well.
Right. Yeah, that's why I build it.
Do you have any questions? I'm just about to look through the questions that you sent me before. I think that we've actually. Oh yeah, you're planning on getting a new sofa. Definitely don't get white color. It has to be something else like orange. By the way, what are other colors that she's allowed that she can use? Is there any other color that she can use other than orange? That's basically just orange.
I have to say
red, right?
No.
You can't use red either.
She can use red, but it's not gonna be good for her.
Yeah.
So like all my curtain now is all in gray. So how could I actually, make it better? Does it mean I have to change it to orange?
For the best case scenario for this house,
you can use rose. I mean, or rose.
Rose is orange mixed with pink.
Pink, yes.
So there's different, like peach as well. It's like orange color, but mixed with yellow. Or mixed
That's
with
why I say
else,
she can use every orange.
Everything, but it has to have that orange tone to it. So there's a lot of different colors out there, a lot of different mixes out there that have that, where they have the peach color, the old rose color. You can look them up. There's a lot that have an orange tone to them.
Okay. So
any of those around the house are fine, except for the bathroom. I use orange in the bathroom.
All right. So my question to you is that in the kitchen, at the moment, my kitchen door, they are all white. And the lower part of the kitchen is gray.
Yeah.
So how could I, instead of removing all of that, is there
no. Gray is fine. You can don't. Okay, I do this. You don't have to do anything. Just leave it like this. Just put the carpets and see for 3 months. I think 1 or 3 months. If you see the result, then you change the whole house.
So you can get like orange carpets, orange rugs, and put them down like wherever you have on the floor, right? Also, you can, if you want to use orange, I mean, painting certain areas, you can test that as well. So
you can use, example, technically, I can tell you like this. You can use orange and black.
Black as well.
Yeah, orange and black. That will be good in this house. But it's going to make you more quiet. That's all. More calm.
The black one.
Yeah. But like I told you, you have to put white, purple, pink, and blue in the toilets as much as possible.
Okay. So does it mean things like I put in the towers, in the blue color towers and the
sure,
anything like soap dispenser,
anything,
shampoo, anything like that. We even choose the color toothbrush that you're going to buy according to the color that you have in your bathroom. So say, for example, you can buy a blue toothbrush or a purple or a pink, or what was the other color? White. Yeah, so any of those, like anything that you use in the bathroom should be those colors.
Okay. So
it should, I mean, you can start off, like Or said, you can test out a few things first. So you can like try and maybe repaint your bedroom to be the old rose color or the peach color or something with the orange tones. You can try that out. And then also specifically the bathrooms to have those colors in them. And then once you start to see a change, then you can decide what you want to do with the rest of the house. And if you want to, go through the whole experience of painting the walls all to be, a nice peach or an old rose color or something like that.
All right. Okay. Looking at this ground floor picture, so I intend to put my sofa on the opposite side of the cabinet. Is it a good choice? Is it a good position?
With Feng Shui, it all depends on what you want to do with that area. So already it shows that if you have your living room in this area, not many people you're not going to have that many people come into your house. So it's actually, there is no good or bad necessarily in Feng Shui. It's just how it interacts with you and what your lifestyle is. So for example, if you want a lot of people to come into your house versus if you don't really want people to come into your house, those are two very different things, right? But I can say that the most important thing would be the colors that were suggested. Like so say for example, if we look at this picture, if you found a nice orange tint or orange tone that you liked and got some help to come in and paint the walls, that like change the wall color, which would not be, I mean, you don't have to rip up the kitchen or anything like that. But if you did that, it would already make a massive change because all of that white would simply be gone with a lick of paint, for example. And then if you bought like 2 or 3 rugs, like larger rugs with those kind of colors with oranges or blacks or something like that, and put them around on the tile floor as well, because it's covering up that color, it will also help.
Okay. I got it.
Oh, he asked about putting a sofa down in that area, right, that you can see across from the wooden table. But I said in this house, it doesn't seem like you're going to have that many people come into the house anyway. So then having a sofa would really be for yourself, but also from what I can see, you'd be spending most of your time working or at your desk when you're here.
That's right.
Than sitting at the sofa anyway, so it's just going to be a signature piece to look at.
True.
Go and test it, because I don't want you to believe me. Just go and test it.
Yeah. Bathrooms and orange. Those are the two things. And you should see a lot of things.
Okay.
Can I
yeah, go on.
Personal asking.
Off the record.
Because you are teaching IT, right? Most people, when they believe in something like that, they not believe in something that I tell. After you experience it, how you feel?
After I experience what?
So, okay.
Right now, I'm reading
I'm
for you, right?
Yeah, I must say that I'm very impressed to know that you have so much knowledge that by just looking at the layout, you can actually be so precise in telling the person's lifestyle. And this is something very amazing. I was like, wow, you know.
But I have to tell you that this is only 1% from what if I stay in your house, it's going to be more clear than this.
If all walks around a house, then that's...
You know that everyone know me from the team, from the live and YouTube, but I have to tell you that this is only 1% that I can use.
Oh, wow.
If I actually go to that place, I can make change more than this. And I'm going to do much more than this. That's why people rather pay me a lot of money, because I can change for real from nothing. You know, when a lot of people say that, oh, I'm a master, Feng Shui master, I can make people rich. Bullshit, because they see the rich people already. The truth is they should see from the poor people and make them more rich. You know?
Yeah.
So can I ask a question? So the question that I always like to ask, during these conversations is, what would you give for accuracy out of 100? What would be the percentage that you would say?
It's actually all spot on, or it's
spot on.
Yeah, but I want to know, because you are science, right? You learn with science, you learn with technology. When you see something like this, because this is something, the knowledge is being disappeared for a long, long time. I really want to ask, for your opinion, what do you think?
What do I think of Feng Shui?
Yeah, so let me explain what I was trying to ask. So, Or sees IT as science or engineering or something very, very, very systematic.
Yeah.
So she sees it as opposite from what Feng Shui and what Or teaches. So Or's wondering from your perspective.
Technically, for me, I feel like it's the same thing, but other people might, yes, they see that it's different.
But that's why I keep on saying in every single video, what you teach is science, because everything has a reason.
Yeah.
That's why I never say it's not a science. But so she's asking, what do you feel about Feng Shui coming from a scientific mind? Let's say?
I must say that what Or has actually said so far, based on all the videos I've watched, I think that it's actually very logical in there. There's some logic in there, and it is actually, there is some technicalities. You all mentioned about, there was one video I watched where he said about it's not good to put the fountain, the fish in front of the house, or even the house. It looks nice. But then when she explained the logic behind it, I really understood. And I said, yeah, it's actually not healthy.
Exactly. The same thing that I talk about your bones and your nerve. You know why? Because you're born on this day. When you focus on something, you just blend it in and you forget everything. You don't eat, you don't move, you don't do anything. So if you be in the position for a long time, that's why the nerve begin to have problem.
Because she doesn't move enough.
Yes, that's why every time, like half an hour, she have to stretch and, do like this, or it's gonna get better and better.
Oh, okay. So that's why. So this day of the week, the reason why their nerves are great when they're younger is because they're so active. They all constantly doing things.
Yes.
But then as they start to
getting
slow
old
down and not move as much, that's when all the problems set in.
True.
Okay.
Another thing is because their brain functional fast than anyone. When they're getting old, they forget and clumsy more.
Yeah.
Sometimes she's gonna talk to you and say, "What did I gonna say?" Yes.
Yeah.
I'm worried about this, you know. It sometimes surface as well. I said, oh, I don't want this to happen often.
If you don't want this to happen, the only thing that can help you, put the tree and watch the tree a lot. It's helping your brain and helping your eyes.
But not inside the house, though, right?
You can use some.
Not in the bedroom. You have to keep it in like in other areas.
In the house, you can, but use because right now a lot of people already search. They also have some tree that keep oxygen at night.
Okay.
And carbon dioxide.
Yeah, because there's the problem with some having plants inside your house is that in the nighttime some of them will give off carbon dioxide or carbon dioxide, right? Yeah, they'll give off that in the nighttime, which is actually going to lower the content of oxygen, especially if it's plants.
Just don't put it in your bedroom.
But if you have it in your office, I mean, that's where you're going to be during the daytime. You have it in your office, have some plants next to the window, then it'll be helping you bring in fresh oxygen.
And use cactus a lot. That one is helping your eye. Cactus?
Cactus?
Cactus? Yeah.
Cactus.
Yeah, it's so good for you if you're going to be in the computer for a long time.
I see. Okay. So I put next to my computer, cactus?
Yes.
Cactus,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. That's going to help you a lot.
And they're easy to take care of, which is
yeah, you don't have to take care of them. The most tree that you can put in the house is going to be very easy to take care. You know, and most of the time will have like a big leaf and everything like that.
Yeah.
But the question that I want to ask is, because most people don't understand the word Feng Shui. Now you experience it when I read. Do you ever think that whatever that it occurs in your life, it's come from that? Do you believe that?
I do start to believe. Initially, I was like unsure, how could it happen? But then as I grow older, and then I start to realize the environment actually makes a lot of difference in my life.
Exactly. I can tell you, you know what? I really want every single human being learn something like this, because this is something, it's a knowledge that nearly every single humans in the past, like a 4,000 year, people know everything about this. But now it disappeared. And I feel so bad about it, because for me, I feel like, you can protect yourself. You can make a happy life. Why all of my students love me is because when my students learn, you don't have to be a Feng Shui master to make everyone's life better. You just make your own life to become a better and happy. If we can have someone and we can have a happy life, we can have easy life, people appreciate us, people love us, done. You don't need anything else,
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, the cactus. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So back to one question which I really like to enhance myself is like, I really like to have more friends, a very stronger relationship, which I don't seem to have. It's like a very close bond. I do have friends, but I make a lot of effort, and yet I feel that these friends are just like treating me like just a normal common friend. So I do feel disappointed sometimes as to, how else can I be a better friend, and to have that close bonding.
Okay, I give you one thing. For this house, it's going to be so difficult, because the more that you're in this house, the more you want to be independent. You're going to be in your own world more and more. So like in my house as well, because I'm sick, sometimes I be with the telephone or anything like that. He complain all the time and say that I never look at him, I never talk to him.
The only time we actually interact is when we're on camera.
Okay, so what happened is, because the way that we are born, when we're crazy about things, we only focus like a full focus, and we forget everyone else. So people doesn't like that. That's one thing. Second, when we talk from our own opinion without thinking, what are they?
What? Yeah.
For example, like if you have someone that they don't like to talk, and they don't know how to talk or express themselves, but you say the best way for you is to talk, and then they feel like, but I don't know how. Then they're not going to appreciate you. They're going to feel like you never understand other people. Shut up. I don't want you to talk because the way that you talk, it doesn't help me. That's going to be the react that people give it to you. And most of the time you have to know that you are kind of person that, like, if you feel like that, you talk like that. You think like that, you talk like that. Yeah. People cannot accept that.
Okay.
So I have to be careful. Change your glass.
Change your glasses.
I not be with you. I don't know how to.
That's a completely different topic as well, by the way, the glasses that you have. Every glass that you have, shape actually changes the way of people interacting with your face. That came out wrong. People, perceiving your face.
The way that you wear the glass, I don't know that how long you've been wearing this glass, but when you wear this glass, you only see the perspective of yourself, not other. Oh. And another thing is when you talk, you can see that even you love to teach and you don't mind to teach the kids. Most of the time, even you talk to them and try to explain, is like you go in the circle. Round and round is never get out of this, because even you talk, they don't understand that glass make that.
So how should I change the glass then?
That's a problem. It's
very particular. I mean, in my opinion, the best way for glasses is that literally have a few different shapes.
Don't have a glass that is come to here. Have a glass like small one.
Smaller one, yeah. You can also test this. Anybody who's watching can test this. You can, if you have somebody who's honest and is a little bit good with details, you can literally go to a glass shop and try different glasses on and just say, okay, what's the first feeling and why do you get that feeling?
Believe me, every glass that you like is not going to be good for you. Yeah. Same as it's normal humans. We call it karma. Because every time that you pick something, for example, like you know, you don't like sweet.
True.
Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna prefer sour or salty, not sweet.
Yes.
And you don't like to drink water.
Very true.
Okay. I can tell you, and your mind is swap fast. For example, like wake up in the morning. Today I'm gonna stay home. Only 1 hour. Okay, I'm gonna go out. That's what happened. So that's why, you know, if you have this kind of mind, it's already shown that whatever we pick, we always pick the thing that we don't not good for us. And I can tell you, you love earth tone color, and it's not good for you.
Wow.
See, everything that we pick, it's all wrong. That's why humans are so pity, because we circle with the thing that is not good for us, but we love it. See it?
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Wow. So based on this, it's like, let's say if I want to find a man of my life, it's just no way in this house.
No, you can have it. I already told you that I'm gonna change. I already changed for you. If you do exactly what I say, you're gonna begin to have someone. But like I told you, it's gonna be, you're gonna be
disappointed in the bedroom.
You're gonna be in this page for a long time, right? Then we can chit chat. Even after this, you can talk to us. If you find someone for real, then we begin to help. Okay?
It can become a process where you tweak it and tweak it and tweak it until we've got Prince Charming.
Believe me, you also.
Polish him up.
I can tell you, you just want someone. You didn't want sex. You just want someone to be hugging you.
Just
be someone. Yes, she just want that. So.
Well, it's the same thing. It's like the connection, right? Like you were saying with your friendships as well. Is that it's just that connection that you want to create deeper connections with somebody, right?
Yeah.
You know, if you just want someone to make you warm, this house not so bad. The only thing that is bad is about
heart emotions, right?
She can have, you know what? If she a lesbian, she have no problem with this house.
Really?
Because the only thing that is her problem with this house is
the male.
No.
Sorry, is the what?
The male. So if
that male doesn't use that thing, is also doesn't affect.
Okay. I think I get what you're trying to say. she's saying that there's a problem with certain biological aspects of the male body in this house. So that's why, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. Any other questions?
Wow. If you can handle it, I can straight forward, but I don't think that people can accept it. Yeah.
Okay. I actually have one problem. That is my allergy. I have been having allergy for the past like 15 years, and I've been on. So I just wonder.
Malaysia, right?
Yeah. So initially,
I can tell you, no, not only you, everywhere in Malaysia, because I also see Feng Shui for a Prime Minister of Malaysia. So I have to tell you, I fly to Malaysia a lot. And I have to tell you that Malaysia, same as Bangkok.
Yeah. There's a lot of problems with the PM 2.5 there as well, right? So
you can tell that right now a lot of people in Malaysia will have allergic with the skin. You're gonna have like an itchy or all of that, and also you can't see it clear. You already begin to have this, and you already forgetting a lot, and also it's like you can't breathe properly. You have problem with sleeping. All of that will occur.
So it's quite general in Malaysia. I mean,
yes. If you're in the city, yes.
Wow. So would it help to have some like air filters around the house?
Yes, if she do, she's gonna get better.
Okay, so to have some air filters around the house, especially in the bedroom, like for example, everybody here now has PM 2.5 air filters. Like you can get big units that you just leave on in the night time, and they clean out the particle matter out of the air.
Yes.
So that will help a lot with your skin allergies. And then you just clean the filters every 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of those issues, and not only with the air. Like in other countries, you're going to have problems with the water as well, and there's a lot of issues because it's just we've been doing this to our planet. It's it's the pollution that's catching up.
Yeah. That's right. All right. I am just so blown away, and I have to go back and digest a bit, think through. And yeah, I would like to give you feedback in the next, 3 months from now. You think it will actually make some changes if I change?
Yes. Yep. I guarantee that. But I have to tell you that whatever the problem that you want someone or anything, we're still here. So talk easy. We're still here. We didn't go anywhere.
All right. Okay, that's really nice of you both to spend time with me here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you all.
I hope that you like it, and I hope everyone learned.
Yeah, everybody. I was just having a look at the comments. Everybody's asking, "What day is she born?" Okay, wait, am I born the same day as her? What day is she born?
She born same day as me.
Yeah.
Thursday.
By the way, and also the cactus thing, that is for any house, right? That's not specifically for this house. A cactus is good for the eyes.
Everything that in nature, it's good. Yeah.
Okay. So you can also tell if any of your colleagues have a problem with their eyes or any of those problems.
Easy for your glass. Go and try, and then don't buy it yet. Take a picture, send it to Vic. If I say yes, then buy it.
There you go.
So I put on and then take some pictures.
Yeah. Just go to a glass shop, and then you can take a picture with a few different glasses, and then I'll show it to her, and then say, and then she'll say, "No."
Okay, very nice. That's great. Thank you. I like
no
that.
Problem. Cool. Anything else?
I'm just so blown away. So I need to go back and digest all that you have said, and I will keep in touch with you all and Vic. I will let you know about the
great. Yes, please do. I think that'll be great. And also, once you've made all the changes, let us know. Like in a few months' time, we can come back and start chatting and see how everything changed. Maybe next time we'll be seeing you with your boyfriend on camera.
That'd be very nice. That'd be very nice.
Okay, so we'll speak to you next time. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye. See you, everyone.